Welcome to another edition of BeerAmerica.tv. We're banging these things out, aren't we?
Cranking.
Yeah, I don't even know what episode this is.
Look at them go, folks.
Here we go. Paul Leone with
John Pinkerton.
good friend John Pinkerton, who is the brewmaster at Moon River Brewing Company in Savannah, Georgia. And we are talking lately about winter beers. Beers that are good to drink when it's a little cold outside, a little nippy. And those beers that also might go good with holiday food. And today we have Winter Storm from Clipper City out of Baltimore, Maryland. Have you had this beer?
Not this one.
No, either have I. It's called an Imperial ESB. What is an ESB?
Well, ESB stands for Extra Special Bitter,
Okay.
which would be sort of a, pale ale, draft pale ale taken up a notch, essentially.
Okay.
In Britain, if it's on tap, it's called a bitter. If it's in a bottle, it's called a pale ale. I'm not sure why. But ESB has sort of evolved as a style. It was a very important style in the early days of American craft beer because some of the bigger names in American craft beer had kind of jumped on that and kind of made their name with it, with the ESB style. ESBs have kind of fallen out a little bit. It seems like you don't see them as much. But
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. Just seeing always an ESB didn't really ever mean anything to me. So that's why I ask. Hey, let's try it.
But an Imperial ESB.
An Imperial ESB.
I'm a little bit intrigued.
7.5%. So let's give it a shot here. See what we got.
Had more than a couple of sort of warm and toasty, stronger beers tonight.
Yeah.
It's got a
very nice smell.
That is nice. Malty.
Malty, yeah.
But not super rich. I'm kind of eager to see what the hops do.
See, this is something that really appeals to me, the maltiness of this and the sweetness. I used to think that I was a hop guy, but I think I'm more of a malty guy because
You're definitely a malt guy.
I'm a malt guy.
Oh, yeah.
I really enjoy this. I mean, it's I don't know. I mean, I guess I enjoy the smoothness of it. I mean, it really was nice.
Well, in addition to some malt
Especially
character,
on the back of the throat.
one of the things I'm getting is this really nice kind of like English yeast character. I'm not sure what yeast you're using with this. I don't know if they're managing multiple strains here, but this has got a nice classic kind of English fruity yeast character. So I think they've kind of hit the nail right on the head. As for the Imperial aspect,
Wow. I'm really enjoying this. And again, our thing here is not to rate beers. And I have to say that we've had beers in the past that I have not been a big fan of. But the point is, you should try them all. I mean, literally try them all. If you're a good craft beer, American craft beer drinker, there's no reason why you shouldn't try as many as you can. You're not going to love them all, but, I mean, I know it seems like every video, and as I watch them, as I edit them, I'm thinking, boy, they like everything. Well, not really, but it's not about that. It's really about what we taste, and so when I say, oh, I love another one, well, I really do enjoy this, but I'm a malty guy. I'm kind of figuring that out as we do these things,
So after a while, people will kind of figure it out, like what our code is for.
What our code is. Well,
I really like it.
It's very unique.
I really, really like it.
It's very unusual. It's very special. No, but this is nice. I enjoyed this.
It's very pleasant. The hop character is just kind of right there. It's not spiking up. Doesn't have necessarily like a.
You said fruity to me though. Where do you get the? I'm not really tasting the fruit. You get a little fruitiness from this? Actually?
I'm getting what I'm identifying as a fruity yeast character.
Okay, see that would be hard for me to identify. I think
Well, smell. I mean,
I'm just getting a lot of maltiness. Yeah, I guess if you really dig into it.
That's what we do.
But we don't though. You know what? I think a lot of even the average craft before I started doing this, I would get the craft beer and I don't even know if I would smell. I would just drink. Smelling is kind of an important part of it. You know what I mean? Because then I get something and then
It's like 99% of it, really.
But a lot of people don't, though. Would you agree with that? That they usually just...
They just don't know that they're doing it. It's
all about the tongue, and it's really not all about the tongue.
Yeah, I mean, all that's going on in the tongue is sweet, salty, sour, and bitter. And not to diminish the importance of those things, they all play in there. But so much of what's going on in your perception of what's in that glass has to do with the olfactory senses.
Sure.
So, but I mean, I've mentioned it before. A big part of the whole Century experience is putting a face with a name, you know, and it can be a very eye-opening experience to start to identify some of these components.
Sure.
In some ways, it makes beer tasting difficult because you get to the point where all you can taste is like off flavors and this and that. So, from a critical standpoint, sometimes education is a little bit of a burden, but on the other hand, once you get past that, there's usually that initial phase where you just can't taste anything that you like. But once you get past that, I find it to be incredibly satisfying. I love, not just with beer, but with food,
sure,
with tobacco,
sure,
what have you. There's so many wonderful things to smell and taste. It's really what we're all about. Uh-oh.
Doing good?
Oh, it's Ben. Come on, sit over here. I don't think we can even see you. Come on over here.
We have a special guest.
We have a special guest.
Hello. Guys, nice to see you guys
This would
again.
be Ben. Ben, we are at the distillery. If you haven't noticed, we have changed venues a little bit. We'll be kind of bouncing around. Usually we're at Moon River, but here we are at the distillery.
Newest beer bar in Savannah. We offer a 21 on drafts, 40 in bottle. Just trying to get out there to all the beer nerds, beer geeks. Attract everybody, So.
And the distillery has been kind enough to have us come and blog from here, and we're happy to do it. Lots of good beers here. As I said, we were here the other night, the opening, and Sunday was a little difficult for me.
Good
My
time.
wife said to me, "What did the beer that you were drinking make you stupid?" Because on Sunday I was kind of in a fog. Not that I had too much to drink. It was just, I guess I had a good time because I had no voice either.
Yeah,
by the
not
way.
that you had
So,
too much to drink.
No.
No, we post the alcohol percentage on all the beers.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
we do that.
Very responsible place the distillery is, and it's a wonderful place. So thank you,
Thank
Ben,
you.
for having us.
No problem.
We're
Love
having
having you.
the Winter Storm. I don't know if you've had this
Okay.
before.
Heavy seas.
Clipper City, yep.
Hello.
Well, go ahead. Tell us what you think real quick here.
I'm going to taste some more too.
Yeah, me too, I guess.
Oh,
That's a
Mr.
definition
Little,
of
would you
winter
like
warmer,
a
in my,
taste?
in my opinion. I don't know. I really feel like I could cozy up to a fire with that one.
Yeah.
Really. And these goblets, they just really enhance the aroma.
And it goes back to the smelling thing I was just talking about. I think a lot of people just kind of belly up and drink and throw it back, and it's what you taste is what you taste. And the smelling thing is an important part of it, so you should try to do that. So here we go. It's an excellent. We're keeping with the theme, the winter beers or the holiday beers. And the beauty of all of these, and we'll be doing these throughout the year, is that it's a seasonal. You should take advantage of the seasonals whenever you can, because they only come out once a year, right? And when you have 21 taps, you're going to be rotating.
Absolutely. We're
Right,
going to have those
with
winter
the
beers
season.
on pretty soon. And we got to get everyone out here to enjoy them because those cases are pretty limited quantity.
So if you're ever in Savannah, Georgia, and you want a nice variety, what you can do is either start at Moon River and taste nice brewed beer from John, and then come over here and then try a bunch of other beers, or spend a couple days anyway and try them all.
Yep,
Right?
absolutely.
There you
So
go.
I think these guys have the best 2 bars in Savannah, so you should check them out.
Thank you, Paul.
Or maybe not you. No, you. So for BeerAmerica.tv, I'm Paul Leone. Paul at BeerAmerica.tv, and
Pink at BeerAmerica.tv.
questions, comments, follow us on Twitter, Facebook. We're all there, right? You're on Facebook, right?
I'm on Facebook.
Ben
Look me up.
Volan. There you
Actually,
go.
we're friends
Friend him
now.
up.
Yeah, we are.
I'm trying to be friends with him, but he hasn't answered me back yet.
I'm not gonna accept it.
No, probably not. So,
Block,
anyway,
block, block.
cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Thanks for having us, Ben.
Many more.
Yes, exactly.
John.
Cheers.
I'm gonna finish this. It's good.
This is a good beer. I'm not even lying about that.